send your kid to the stricter school because they would discipline your child and you'd come out the best, right? Yeah. So likewise in businesses or even religion.
That's right.
Do you agree with that?
No, absolutely.
Is religion a big thing in where you're from, Canada?
Yeah. No, it depends. I think everyone's very different. Everyone has their own religion, right?
What about like as a state, as a whole? Do they kind of?
So where I live is so multicultural that it's like you'll pick everything and anything, and it's like
okay.
Just like here, I guess, in some ways.
Here there is a lot of there is a lot of option, of course, but the thing is, in terms of like being God conscious and people kind of like, even to say like God bless you or anything like that, they don't really use those type of terms on TV, nor in the high streets where you hear it.
Yeah, no,
unless someone's
the same in Canada.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Are they old enough to ask you certain questions? They're not. Okay. So if they were to ask you, how did we come about? What would you say?
It would be probably the evolution, right?
Evolution. Yeah. So both of you guys don't.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah.
Let me tell you a joke.
Sure.
There was a kid who asked. There was a little girl. She asked her dad, "How did we come about?" Yeah. So the dad said, "Look, we evolved from monkeys, from apes and stuff, right?" And she said, "Oh, okay." So then she goes to the mum, and she says, "Mum, how did we come about?" And the mum says, "Well, there was these two people, Adam and Eve, and we evolved from them."
Yeah.
Right. So the kid's confused now. So she said, "Hold on, Mum. I asked Daddy, and he told me something different." And so she said, what did he say? He said, "No, because he said that we came from monkeys, and you're saying that we come from Adam and Eve."
Yeah.
So the woman turns around and says, "Yeah, he's talking about his side of the family, and I'm talking about my side of the family."
That's good. So where are you from? Are you originally from London, or are you?
Yeah, I'm half English, half Pakistani.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mum's English. Actually, Irish, Scottish. Catholic, Irish, Scottish.
And so you chose, was your father?
My dad is a Muslim, but it wasn't something that was kind of imposed on me. It wasn't like something, it was, I kind of seeked, I searched for answers. Basically, I asked the questions like, why are we here? What's our purpose? Because
your mom's probably Catholic, right?
She's a Catholic, yeah. She doesn't practice much. I would say she's got more of a spiritual side than a religious side, to be fair. But yeah, so I basically asked the questions kind of like, why are we here? What's our purpose? I mean, we have eyes to see. I know what they do. We have ears to hear. I know what that does. But me as a person, I don't know what we're supposed to do, right? So it feels like these functions they have more worth than I do, because I don't even know why I'm here. So I searched for answers, and I looked in various places, and Islam was the only place that kind of, because it was a complete way of life, and it had had such guidance in terms of almost everything that you could think of. It was the only thing that was fulfilling and answered all those questions, and logically made sense to me. But I mean, like, the question of like purpose of life. How do you don't think there's a purpose?
I don't know. I never really, you just don't really think about it,
right? Are you not like kind of scared? Like when you die, you don't know what happens, the unknown.
No, I guess it's everyone's different, right? You think about, you can only control what's in front of you, and you can't really control the future. So you live today, enjoy every single moment of that.
What about like, do you believe in justice?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You believe in justice, yeah? So, what about like how someone gets paid their dues, so to speak? Like if you're a bad, like for example Hitler, right?
Yeah.
He killed so many thousands of people, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's the worst thing that can happen to him? He can die in his life. He can be tortured slowly, whatever it may be.
Yeah, that happens once, but what happens in the afterlife?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Good point. So, I mean, you just don't think about that. It's, I think everyone's different. It has their own purpose and their own thoughts.
So but that makes sense to you, that concept, yeah?
Yeah, actually.